Welcome everyone. I'm going to detail how I made over $3,000 as I slept comfortably in my bed on a recent Bitcoin trade. I usually try to refrain from talking about monetary values and gains, but I think to really elucidate my trading style and my train of thought when I'm trading, it would be quite fitting to speak about it. So there's three reasons why I bought Bitcoin on the day before this big, beautiful, busty green candle. Now, after days of bearish downside, we see an equilibrium pattern form on the daily. So we have our low here at around 64.50, and then we get a nice bounce up to 7,500, followed by a higher low, lower high, higher low, and then an inside candle. I made a video on inside bars and equilibrium patterns. I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, this inside candle was a telltale sign that a break from this equilibrium pattern would be imminent. So I set an alert for 6893 breaking bullish, and as soon as that alert went off, I entered into a 4 Bitcoin position and I set a stop loss for the low of this inside candle. So this inside bar bull break was the first signal for me to buy into a long position and hold overnight, as this bull break really magnified the probability of further breakout to the upside from this textbook equilibrium setup. Another reason why I entered this trade is because there was a falling wedge on the daily chart. And here, let me just draw some lines here. And if we give a voice to a falling wedge, so if we give this shape a voice, what's happening is the bears are getting weaker and weaker and weaker with each bout as these lines get closer and closer to intersection. So this falling wedge on the daily chart just added more confidence in my trade that the bulls would show up as the selling pressure was losing momentum. Lastly, the other reason why I entered this trade in Bitcoin is because I'm a big contrarian when it comes to the market. That simply means to not be a sheep and do the opposite of the herd. The sentiment on Bitcoin all over the internet had this really bearish undertone. Everyone on Twitter was calling for a $3,000 Bitcoin. Additionally, shorts were at an all-time high, as you can see on this chart, and they were in this rising wedge pattern. Technical analysis can be utilized on long and short charts as well. And as a contrarian, this is the time you want to buy in. There's a reason why 90% of traders lose money. So upon waking, if I just go to this 15-minute chart, upon waking, I saw this beautiful short squeeze happen on Bitcoin, and I began laddering out of my 4 Bitcoin position between 7,300 and 8,000, luckily making a little over $3,000 US profit, and that is my Bitcoin trade. Thank you for watching, guys. Be patient. I always like to harp on patience because you can make a monthly salary in a day if you wait for the correct setup. So with that being said, be patient, be prudent, and enjoy your weekend.